Then just for other like event planners listening out there, like trying to follow their own community's regulations and whatnot during this time, especially like food handling, but I know that's like the restaurant side of it. But did you have any like other tips you would like to tell them while they're like trying to navigate all this?
Well, at least in San Diego County, there are no guidelines at this point for food, like a food vendor at an event, let's say like a normal street fair or something like that. That's not allowed to happen right now. So the only food guidelines are the ones that have been put out there for the restaurants, and then farmers markets have a separate set actually that is quite different. So at this point, there's no food event guidelines. There are guidelines for, temperature taking, checking people in, all those sorts of things, but there's nothing yet for food. But the restaurants, like I say, have their own protocols that they've been following quite successfully for several months. Little Italy adopted curbside dining, where they're putting, tables and chairs out in the parking places in front of the restaurants. So luckily, a lot of the restaurants in Little Italy were able to expand their footprint so they can serve more people outdoors.
Yeah, like patio dining. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Such a good idea. And you just mentioned, I was actually really curious, the farmers markets, is Little Italy, are they still doing them, or?
The farmers markets were only closed for a short time. I don't know, it was about a month maybe in the early stages of the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And then because they are a grocery, they're considered essential services because they provide food.
Yeah.
And their standards are very strict, only one-way traffic going in, going out. It was 15 feet apart in terms of separation between booths. They've lowered that now to, I believe, 8 feet between booths. I think they can have only, forget how many people, there's a limited number of people, at least in Little Italy, they're able to have on each block at any given time. So they have to hold people at the entrance and count them in and out. So it's pretty strict. And you're not allowed to go into a booth. You point, and that people have the food up towards the front. So it's really sort of reshaped the way farmers markets are done.
Yeah, just because that Little Italy's farmers markets get pretty big. A lot of people.
Yes. It's probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular one in the city. And there's just such a great range of product there. It's incredible.